So, do I have any ideas on what to talk about? Sure, let's go with some fun hypothetical questions. If you could have a superpower, what superpower would you have and why would you have it? I'm gonna light a smoke. Alright, well, fucking make the superpower, you know, we can fine tune it. It can't be anything OP, obviously. If, you could. The correct answer to that question would then be God mode. You know, literally being, uh, let's take reality warping out of it. So, like, you can't just create things at will. There has to be some sort of exchange if you're going to be a creator. You know, you can't just, like, snap your fingers and something, like a huge building appears. You go with time travel. That's a dangerous one to go with, because do you think that time is linear, or do you think that it has branching paths? Because once you travel out of this universe, it would be next to impossible to come back to this time, this specific universe, if you believe in the multiverse theory. You believe time is more three-dimensional. Don't blame you. It's a nice thought to have, and there's no evidence that can support either theory fully. Well, except for the fact that, time skippers haven't been caught. Assuming that maybe we live in a timeline. Maybe we live in a timeline where time travel never occurs. So it's possible, but not within this timeline. That would that was a weird thing to think about. That's a weird one to get your head around. Okay. That's a good plan, man. Fuck, I can never remember what it's called, but it's that super ancient computer that was found in... I'm gonna say this wrong, but I want to say the Mediterranean Sea. I would love to go back to when that wasn't waterlogged, like when it was an actual machine that you could understand. I love to go back in time and start the widespread of knowledge a millennia before it started. Like, we didn't have the printing press until the 1400s, dude. It didn't come around until the fucking Italian Renaissance. I think it was the 1400s. I don't think it was the 1300s. What power would I take? That's an excellent question. I've always liked the idea of being able to completely control and manipulate light. So, like, you could literally just... Oh man, I don't like the color of that wall. I'm gonna make it reflect a different color. Your weapon could be a fucking flashlight, and you could just cut people in half with it. A master of illusion! It would also technically grant me invisibility if I wanted to be invisible and bend light around me. Also would likely be able to see outside of the visible spectrum. I never even thought of that part. Got any more hypotheticals? Hypothetical questions, hypothetical questions. Alright. For the rest of your life, you don't get paid. I don't know. I don't know how that power would work, right? Like, that's not one that's really often dove into. I think that being able to see things in infrared and that kind of thing would be... Because, yeah, that's just a wavelength of light, right? So, would being able to perceive that also be in that power range? I don't know. But, another hypothetical question. So, you won't get paid, but for the rest of your life, you have the right amount of money for whatever you want to do. Like, you can't... not, like, to an extent. You can't go out and buy, like... $1,000 million supercars, you know what I mean? But you want to buy a house, a reasonable house, fuck, even a big house? Sure, you have the money for that, just conveniently, at any time. But every year on your birthday, you are warped back in time, and you have to watch your parents conceive you. Would you take that life of comfort? That's my hypothetical question. That's my hypothetical question for you. Oh, actually, let's restart this run. Go down this way. You would, based on multiple factors. Okay, go on. I guess you could get obscenely drunk beforehand and then just always forget it. Exactly, exactly. You have the exact same fucking. You have the exact same thought process as me. Like 5 years into it, you'd be fucking used to it. You know, it wouldn't be nothing for you. It would be super jarring the first time. You'd be like, oh wow, so it wasn't like passionate lovemaking. My dad actually like drilled my mom. Or maybe you'd find out that your dad's like a fucking like he likes being dominated or something. Like it would be really weird the first time for sure. I'd take it too, for sure. I'd also learn what my dad looked like. Not to make that depressing, but like, well. Okay, what's your hypothetical, buddy? Shoot. These are some of my favorite conversations to have, by the way. If shit like this ever pops into your head, please just fucking go nuts with it. I love this shit. Oh shit. Made it. That was all planned. So was that. That's still multiple. It's more than one. That's a good thought process, though. That's a good thought process to have with that, especially because you're so fucking young, right? Like, you fucking hit 16, walk into a fucking car shop, walk out with the car, boom, done. I mean, obviously not like a fucking Koenigsegg Agera or something like that, but you know, you want a Dodge Challenger? Hell, you want an SRT Hellcat? Go nuts. Let's call that reasonable. Just no hypercars. Nothing breaching like $600,000 in a single purchase. Oh, your hypothetical is kind of a moral question. All the better, dude. Go nuts. I love moralistic division. Do you know what the trolley problem is? I do not. Is it like the Turing test? Okay, so basically it goes like this. So let me tell you all about how my life got flipped, turned upside down. Unstoppable train about to run 5 people over. But change tracks only hits one person. Ah, it's one of these questions. The calculus of life. People always think I'm really cold-hearted when it comes to this shit. Oh, intentionally kill one person for the greater good. Clearly. I'm not gonna... Because if you don't, like, you have the ability to do that, to just change it like that. Yeah, if you don't, then you might as well have just executed those 5 people. 100%. kill 1, save 10. Kill 10, save 100. You know, that kind of deal. I've got no problem performing those calculations. It's the smart thing to do. Condemn 1 person or condemn 5 people. Your hands are just as dirty either way. At least that's how I'd look at it. I wouldn't think less of anybody who didn't do that, because that's a tough fucking question to answer, you know? That situation has no right answer. Both are acceptable. And not everybody is mentally equipped and prepared to make those calls. It'd screw you up either way, though, whether or not you went to jail, you know? My conscience would be significantly more clean if I pulled the switch. Oh no. Well, that was a dumb idea. There's no guaranteeing that that one person is a good person either. Then you're changing the question at that point. Any more hypotheticals? Ugh. Oh, no, but I will be starting up another Mass Effect full series playthrough very soon. So, I'm thinking in the next week, probably... What is it? Is it Monday today? Yeah, so probably Wednesday or Thursday, I'm going to be starting Mass Effect again. Other hypothetical questions that are fun to ask. All right. $3 million, cash in hand. This is given to you. You're just given a wad of $3 million. No, whatever. You can do whatever the fuck you want with that money. However, for 3 hours out of every week, random 3 hours, so it could potentially happen that, you know, Sunday night you have 3 hours of it occurring, and then Monday morning, back to back, you have another 3 hours. But your dick glows like a 10,000 watt light bulb for a random 3 hours every week. And you're given $3 million cash in hand. And I mean, like, this light just, like you can't shade it. You can't, like, put curtains around it or anything. Like, this light, it's like a lighthouse. It's blinding. you know, the most you can do is wear shades and duck and cover for a few hours, hopefully that you don't burn anybody's retinas out. Do you take that money? No greater good or moralistic divide here. Do you want a glowing cock? That's my question. I'm just gonna try and beat this without breaking. I'm not gonna go for the 2 minutes. There's an achievement for going, I think it's 1,000 meters without using your brake. You don't take the money? No? The glowing cock is too much for you? It's a bit much. Okay, I probably wouldn't either, to be honest. Uh... Okay, so what's next? What's next on the hypothetical list of questions for old Hodger here? Oh, okay, actually, you can meet 3 people, alive or dead. Who do you pick? Cunt. Oh, I'm actually just gonna eat shit into these trees for a bit here. There's an achievement for running into, trees 500 times, and I'm almost there. Once I get to 40 crashes up there in the top right corner, I'm going to be stopping this, so, you know, this can... Alright, there we go. Moving on. You really don't know who you'd meet, eh? No desire to meet Lincoln or Gandhi or fucking Alexander the Great. Maybe Jesus himself. Have some tea with Adolf Hitler. I don't fucking know. I've heard Gandhi was actually a bad person. And there's the achievement for hugging some trees. Time to place a food order. Don't really have a desire to meet a U.S. president as a Canadian. I wouldn't mind meeting the Kennedys. Like, as a whole, going to dinner with the Kennedys. That'd be pretty neat. I wouldn't mind meeting Vladimir Putin. I feel like that would just be interesting. You heard John and Kennedy had a lot of relations. I feel like that's just presidents in general, dude. Two seconds here. I will hit you with another one momentarily, my friend. Do. There we go. Okay. So, another one, hey? Let's think here. What's a... It's a tough question, man. It's another good hypothetical. All right. Mm. Hmm. What? Oh, fuck that. What's a good one for you? These are hard to come up with right on the spot. Oh no. Fuck me in the mouth. Okay, so you swap genders for a day. What is the first thing that you do? You wake up and you're a chick. First thing. And like everybody knows, like you're like it's a normal thing. It's not like the first thing the first thing to do isn't tell your parents that you're suddenly a chick. Like this is just for some reason a normal thing. If it was tomorrow, I'd have to feed the dogs. What a fucking good response. That's awesome, dude. Then eat breakfast, then go to school. I meant outside of, like, as a chick, what's the first thing you do? Outside your normal routine. Oh no. Rip. The stream will be ending early today, just for the record. As I said, lady went out, spent some time away. I'd like to didn't see her too much today, so I'd like to spend some quality time with her. Don't know when, could be anywhere in the next 15 minutes to the next half hour, but it will be ending when she gets home, so. That's a good response. That's a very good response. Figure out how the fuck you're gonna wash in the shower, what to use, how to shampoo and conditioner. Just gather some notes on like female hygiene and shit. Yeah, I dig that. That's a good response. Straight up, if I woke up as a chick one day, I'd jerk off immediately, masturbate. I want to know what a female orgasm feels like. Like there wouldn't be any ifs, ands, or buts. Like it would just that would happen. Like in an instant. If I woke up and I realized I had boobies. Oh no, that's not what I wanted you to say. I wanted to know what your answer would be. That's like 90% of the time the answer. And trust me, I'd try it too. It's a good learning experience. You then know exactly what they're into. Any guy who says that that wouldn't be in like their first 5 fucking things is straight up lying. Even if you're gay, like you gotta be curious. Like, what's all the hype about female orgasms? They're apparently fucking crazy, so like I just want to know. But no, with these questions, there's no particular answer that I want you to say. I want you to say your own organic, individual answer that you would naturally give. I mean, yeah, you'd know the basics, but like you'd pretty quickly be able to like develop shit from there, you know. But yeah, better than going in blind, no shit. Trying to figure out how to please a woman as a dude? Fuck. One of life's greatest mysteries. What do women want? Oh shit, is this... Is this the end? Oh shit, this is the end. Uh... Did it! This one from Moral Dilemmas to Vimo. Well, we were talking about weird shit to do with like superpowers and like what you do for money and stuff like that. This conversation never really had like a solid grounding. Oh, I should go for that cactus achievement. $2.10 or less? No, not happening. Ah, you want me to keep asking you questions? Well, this is a perfect fucking... Yeah, let me just crash into these cacti like 50 times real quick. Oh god. Well, I missed those cacti. But not those ones. Um... What do you want to go into when you're older, dude? Like, do you want to be a teacher, an actor, an astronaut, professional video game player? Like, seriously, what do you want to do? Not what are you gonna do for a stepping stone so that you can fuel your dream or whatever. Like, what do you want to do? You can ask me questions too. You want to open a restaurant? What kind of restaurant? Breakfast, lunch, dinner? What's your cuisine specialty? Do you got that kind of idea yet? Or is it so far just restaurant? You don't really know where that's going to take you. breakfast is your favorite meal, but you also like desserts. Ah, so you kind of want to do your own kind of like IHOP or Denny's, like in-house, obviously, but your own like IHOP or Denny's kind of deal. Why don't you go for a bed and breakfast? Hire a few staff members to do the cleaning of their rooms and shit like that, so you don't have to deal with that. Holy shit! I've only got fucking 40 more cactuses to eat shit into, and then I've got that achievement done. Oh, At World's End is next. I will absolutely be watching that. Oh, not you could do like your own kind of like resort kind of deal. There's a place that I stayed at where they had like their own cabin, which was huge. And then they had multiple acres of land and a fucking big fucking like huge lake. Well, not lake. It was on the bigger, pretty big pond, almost a lake, I should say. And then they had like 4 or 5 cabins that people would rent out for whenever, however, and every morning, if you were in a cabin, you're welcome to join them in their cabin for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So it's kind of like a bed and breakfast, but with more of a vacational sense to it. So, Lady Friend is about 15 minutes away. So, stream won't be ending too early, but it still will be ending 15-20 minutes earlier than it normally would. You don't think that's your thing? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. And do you want to be running the show, or do you want to be the cook? Or both? Like, probably both? And what style of cuisine do you like the most? Like you know, Italian, Greek, Japanese, American? You like Canadian? You like your moose meat? Moose meat's fucking good. If you haven't had it, have it. I like all types of food as long as it's good and I can eat it. It's a very Goku thing to say. Well, anime protagonist, really. Okay, let's check this out. Not the biggest fan of pasta. Yeah, you've mentioned that. It feels like a chore to you or something. 24. Ooh, I need to keep an eye on my skip the dishes order. Holy fu- Dude, a guy with the name of Ishmael is picking up my fucking order for food. How sweet is that? Huh, what did I say? I probably was also looking at my achievement list and then accidentally said something at the same time that made it sound like I was saying, like, this is good or something. I'm not sure why. Disliking Italian food is good. I mean, it's not bad. Oh, his name was Ishmael. Oh, it's just a Moby Dick thing. Just an old book thing. I get a kick out of that kind of thing. Like, if somebody was delivering to me with the name of Edgar, my mind would immediately go to Edgar Allan Poe. I'm a dork, basically, is why that entertained me. Now I'm confused. I understand why people like Italian food. Yeah, dude. No, it's not for everybody. Except pizza. Go out of your way to try true Italian pizza, and your answer to that might change. It's been pretty heavily Americanized. That sounds like 24. And there's the achievement. Spiky Bikey. Alrighty, let's see if I can update my true achievements, because that's a lot of achievements today. Jesus Christ, I got 51 achievements today. Holy fuck. Uh... Oh my god, dude, I trimmed, okay. In one day, I trimmed, so I have a goal to get 150,000 gamer score by the end of 2022, which I'm absolutely crushing. And it started off as me needing to get a minimum of 60 gamer score per day. I have since trimmed it down to 38, and I started today at a 39 gamer score per day requirement. So in today alone, I trimmed it from 39 to 38, which does not happen often. Yeah, I got 51 achievements today. I got a lot of fucking achievements today. It would be 50 fucking 2 if that other fucking achievement would pop for me. Yeah, dude, fucking huge. Huge win for the fucking team there for GTA SC. Oh, there's a new DLC pack for Doom Eternal! I'm gonna play the fuck out of that. Holy shit. I still need to beat the game, but like, I'll play the fuck out of that for sure. That's big. New fucking... So what do I think of pineapple on pizza? I think it gets too much hate. I understand people not liking it. I personally only like it on specific pizzas. On your standard Hawaiian, I'm not the biggest fan. But if you put barbecue sauce on that Hawaiian, holy fuck, does that heighten it, man? There's something about pineapple and barbecue. It just works for me. But normally, no, pineapple and pizza don't mix. Hello. All right. And with that, yeah, you can put barbecue sauce on pizza. But with that, I'm going to be leaving the stream. So I will see you guys tomorrow. The normal time, same place. And I'll probably be playing either Batman or Dead Space, since I still haven't gotten around to picking up Alien Isolation again. You don't know what to think of this? You're young. You'll come around to it. Don't worry about it, man. You have yourself a good night.